Hi, I'm Lily Allen. Nice to meet you. I come from London, England, and I've lived there all my life. And it's exciting. It's an exciting environment to live in. There's so many different things going on, art galleries and music venues. It's cold as well, you know. You can't really go outside and have fun very much, so you find yourself inside creating quite a lot, entertaining yourself.
When you first left me, I didn't know what to say. I never been on my own that way. Just sat by myself all day.
My mum has always made it really, really clear to me, as soon as you're born into the world, you're essentially a business and you have to make yourself work. So, I mean, as soon as I left school, she was, you know, quite blunt with the fact that I had to start making money for myself. Otherwise, I had to get out of her house. It was as simple as that. And I guess I've always been quite extrovert and attention-seeking in some way, so it seemed quite natural. I only really write songs in a studio situation, writing about whatever's affecting me on that day or that morning or that week. So, you know, if I'd broken up with my boyfriend like a week before and I was still kind of really upset about it, then that's what would inspire me to write a song that day. And I think if you kind of put things in a very literal term, it becomes more universal.
Whenever you see me, you say that you want me back, and I tell you it don't mean back.
With Smile, it was, I don't know, it was a really difficult time for me, and I kind of wrote that song just as I was kind of getting over that relationship. The guy that I wrote Smile about, he and his new girlfriend have just been really horrible to me over the past few years, and I was playing this music festival in the UK, and just out of coincidence they had their own tent that they kind of set up that had a sound system attached to it, which was placed exactly opposite the main stage. And at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I stood up on that main stage singing to 20,000 people right in front of the tent, the song exactly about him in front of his new girlfriend. It was highly, highly enjoyable.
I recognise this guy's way of thinking. As he walks over, her face starts sinking.
I don't know if you guys know about this guy called Mike Skinner from this band called The Streets. But whenever I'm in interviews, people always say, how do you feel about being labelled as the female version of The Streets? And it's like, well, I really like The Streets and their music, and it's nice to have that comparison, but I'm not the female version of anything. I'm Lily Allen and I exist in my own right. And you never hear like, oh, he's the male version of Madonna, or they're the male Spice Girls. It just doesn't exist. I'm 21 years old and have been told that men and women are equal now, and that's just the way that life is. Whereas I don't think that's true, you know. But hopefully these things are going to change.